This is Alan Bricks here with a new video. I got a new video here, what's on the best lock F302. By now you should know I'm a Stargate fan. I have watched the Stargate SG-1, Stargate Atlantis, and Stargate Galaxies. And I really like Stargate. I found this on Amazon. It's from Best Lock. It's a build and brick company. Now, their quality is not that good. Just the model looks really neat, and it's more of a display piece. Let's get into the review. Here's Colonel O'Neill, this Best Lock minifigure. They don't look very good. This, you could tell it is Colonel O'Neill. You can see there. One-sided face. They're kind of weird. They have like this nose on here. I don't know if this shows up in the video. This kind of has like a nose. Kind of weird. That's the minifigure. They are compatible with Lego. These are Lego parts right here, and he's compatible with Lego. His feet are a little weird. They work. Let's move on to his ship. Here's the F302. Now my custom Lego mock of this looks to me better than this. If you don't have the parts or the skill to build your own mock, this is actually not too bad. This came out in, I think, 2012. I just had to check the box here to see what date it had on it. This is from 2012. Best Lock got the license for Stargate, and they actually made a few sets for Stargate. This isn't too bad. This looks actually like an F302. You have the fins, you have the engines, you have this cockpit piece. Now, these are very hard to put together, these pieces. They are stiff, and sometimes they kind of bend. You can see some of the, where they didn't go together right here. Some of the pieces just don't want to sit down properly. This piece is kind of coming loose. Just bumped the stand for my camera. It's actually not that bad. When you get them together, it looks okay. You just have to put some time into it. You might need like a nail file because it's a lot of like bits of sprue where they took the parts off, where it's kind of rough and they don't go together. You might need a nail file or something. I got it together and it's really neat looking. It looks like an F-32. There's a camera down here. There's the guns. It's a pretty neat ship. There's engines. Do not pick it up by this engine. This is very weak. This falls off very easily. These fins, you have to kind of align properly because they do kind of flop around. This isn't too bad. The minifigure can go in the cockpit. Like so. Has one control stick in there. It's a little hard to get him in there, just because it's no seat. Just some studs. And the cockpit sometimes gets in the way. So you can sit him down in there. You have to kind of lean him back a little. And then close the cockpit. The cockpit is a little flimsy. Actually a little tab. They have this like finger joint here. One of the little tabs broke off when I was putting this together. Just other than that, I've seen our reviews of this, and that kind of breaks off. Must be some kind of weakness in that part. Just looks pretty good. I did take a piece off. It's this like little nozzle piece back here. And this should just be a giant nozzle. This whole thing should just be the thruster. This little nozzle didn't look good, so I took it off and just left this little plate. Let's go to the final thoughts. Oh, I forgot to mention, my F302, I lost the stickers. It should be stickers would say F302 what go on these fins. I dropped them when I was building it, and I still haven't found them. They fell behind the table, and I still haven't found them. So, yeah. It doesn't have the stickers. Here's the box. It says Stargate SG-1. You have your Colonel O'Neill. It has 230 pieces. I got mine for about 60 bucks. They're a little pricey on Amazon. I think Amazon still has them. They also have the X302 and also the X301. If you want to look up those ships, those were the two prototypes that came before this. It's a little hard. My studio was not made for something this big. There's all the parts. This is kind of funny down here. It says when the show came out in 1997. This toy was made in 2012. Let's get into the final. I recommend this if you can find it. Sometimes you can find them on eBay. Just not many people sell them on eBay. I would recommend getting this new in box because it's a lot of pieces that can get bent or get stuck together and they could break. This was a little hard to put together, just it looks great after you put it together. And if you put it up on a shelf, you'll have an F302. I would recommend building a stand for it. It will work with Legos, so if you have some spare Lego bricks, you can make a stand and for it. You can find it on Amazon if you type in Stargate SG. Actually, it's a Stargate Best Lock, and you should be able to find it. This is a good set. It does have some quality issues. You might have parts that are missing, or parts what do not go down very well. Some pieces do have mold issues, so just know that when going into this. It will have issues with the parts. Other than that, it's pretty good. Remember to like, subscribe, and give a thumbs up on this video. Bye. See you in the next one. And comment. Bye. See you in the next one.